A way out. Scene: a bachelor's kitchen bedroom in a farmhouse with a table spread for supper. Someone rattles the door latch from outside. Asa Goril, in loose slippers, shuffles directly to the door and unbolts it. A stranger opens the door for himself and walks in. Stranger, after a survey.
Huh, so this is what it's like. Seems to me you lock up early. What you afraid of?
Asa in a piping drawl.
Afraid of nothing, because I ain't got nothing. Nothing anybody wants.
I want some of your supper.
Have it, and welcome if it tempts your appetite. You see what it is.
Stranger, after looking.
What is it?
Well, it's some scrapings of potatoes and string beans from other meals I was warming over. They've got kind of mixed together.
Should think so. What else you got in the house? What you got in here?
That door's closed with nails. You can't get in there. This is all the room I live in. Here's the cupboard, if you're looking for it. It's bare.
Stranger knocks over a chair as he goes about.
Got any bread?
Asa, trembling.
I don't know what you mean by coming into a person's house as if you owned it. I never was subject to anything like it. If I had some bread, you don't go the right way about to get any.
Cut that. I'm here for business. You're supposed to be poor, then.
Asa, with dignity.
I am poor.
Sure there's nothing hidden in the mattress? Or in that nailed-up room? Oh, I haven't come to kill you for it. I shan't kill you anyway till I have something to go on. You needn't be scared till you're hurt. I only meant your being poor was part of the job if anybody was going to undertake it.
See here, it's time you told me what your business is in my house, or go out. I don't understand a word you say. I ain't been subject to anything like it all these years since Orrin died.
Ah, don't whine to me about it. I've heard of you and your brother keeping old Maid's Hall over here in this neck of the woods, patching each other's trousers and doing up each other's back hair. Looky here, old boy, I ain't going to be a mite harder on you than I have to be for my own good. I was passing this way and in trouble, and I just thought I'd look in on you and look you over as a possible way out.
As to that, I don't know. I don't know what I might or mightn't do to help a person that didn't come at me wrong and spoke me civil. I think you can't pass this way very often. Who does, for the matter of that? I don't remember of ever seeing you before. You know me, though?
Better than you know me. I only just came to the shoe shop down at the falls last winter. But I've heard of you times enough. As a matter of fact, I wasn't exactly passing. Your reputation brought me somewhat off my road. You popped into my head like an idea.
I'm going to give you some tea before it gets cold, and have some myself to steady me. Another time, see to it you make a civiller beginning with anybody you're expecting favors of. You take it without milk? Brother and I ain't had no cow since the barn burned down in '98. Brother Orrin died the year after that.
For God's sake, what do you live on? Nothing but potato mash?
There again, criticizing. I don't see what there is in that to make you take it the way you do. Where does it pinch you? Shall I give you some?
Stranger, pausing as he walks back and forth in perplexity.
Mash. Don't. Is it pretty generally known you live on potato mash?
Generally known.
I mean, would it excite suspicion if you gave it up and took to eating mince pie, damn it?
Excite?
Do you ever have bread?
When I bake. When I happen to have the flour in the house.
Where do you get money to buy flour?
I sell eggs.
Oh, eggs are at the bottom of it. Nothing unless eggs. God, it's worse than I thought. Worse than I bargained for after $20 a week, and nobody to take care of but myself. But there's one thing I noticed there. You do go into the village shopping now and then, when the hens are laying, when there are eggs. It's not just as if you never bought a thing, never spoke to a soul.
You ain't pitying me, be you, mister?
Pitying you? Now I'm pitying myself. You like it all, and I shan't. Sit down, let me tell you. I can see you haven't heard. As you see me here, well, I'm in no position to waste pity on anybody else, or think of anybody else, and I'm not going to. You can bank on that. I'm running away from a murder I'm accused of having committed.
Asa drops his face into his hands on the table and groans.
Oh.
And I've turned in here to you for help.
Oh, I can't have anything to do with this. I never have had no trouble, and I ain't a-going to begin now. I'm a peaceable man.
I wasn't intending to give you much choice in the business.
Oh, but you won't drag me into your crime, after all I've done to keep out of things?
It just shows you.
You want me to hide you here. Think of it.
I haven't quite decided what I want you to do yet. All is, I've done the deed, they're out after me. I've been zigzagging cross country, not daring to use the trains, for 3 days, and now I've hit on you as my only salvation, and I'm going to use you one way or another. So you might as well pick your head up off the table and be a man about it, not a wet dish rag. The cuss of it is, I was seen at least once today, walked right out of the woods onto a team full of women, and hadn't sense enough to keep to the road as if nothing was up, but dodged back into the woods where I came from. That'll tell 'em I haven't gone far off. I've got to think quick, but not too quick. No use losing my head.
I don't see there's so very much to think of except a hiding place. I'll hide you for tonight. If I must, I must.
Yes, you must, old boy, or I might kill you. It wouldn't amount to another crime to kill a half-man like you. Throw you in extra and call it one crime. Does anyone know for certain you're not a woman in man's clothing anyway? But it's not so simple. Tonight's not all I have to consider. There's other nights coming. Where will I be tomorrow night, and the night after that? I'll leave it to you if it's not a puzzler.
Just as far as you can get from here, I should think.
I don't know that you know, but it's the fashion nowadays to hide just as near the scene of the crime as you can stay.
Oh, dear. You don't mean you're thinking of fastening on to me for good, and living the rest of your natural life in any concealment I can give you?
Maybe, maybe. I'm out of a good job in the cutting room, anyway. I can't go back there, can I? I'm willing to let you advise me up to any reasonable point. I was thinking how it would be to be you, if worst came to worst, as it may yet. We might agree to be you in turn, and turn about. One of us lying up and hiding, while the other was out stretching his legs and satisfying the hanker to see folks. The danger there is that there would be always an extra one around to be discovered. And there are a lot of dangers. It would never do. I should have to trust you too much not to give me away. and we might quarrel as to who had the lion's share of the time out. And then a peering in turn might be almost as risky as side by side. People might be led to see differences that they could only explain on the assumption that you were two instead of one.
If you're expecting followers, the less noise we make talking, the better. Who's to hinder their being all round the house now and looking in the window? That curtain's no more than a piece of cotton sheet. You can see right through it when the balance of light is on this side from the fire.
He tucks the sheet in at the edges and corners.
But, say, it comes to me if you could tell me you didn't do this murder, then I shouldn't be doing anything wrong.
I did it fast enough.
How? Don't tell me, though. I'd best not hear. Do you mean by the cutting room, the place where you done it?
Queer codger, aren't you?
Guess I am.
Say, I've been getting it through my head. You must have been the one meant by that hermit article in one of the Boston papers here a while back, before I came to the Falls. Recollect anyone's calling on you with a pencil and a piece of paper held out in front of him so fashion? Or did he write you up from a safe distance, the way Hoses did the North Pole? Great talk he put in your mouth about hermiting, if you were the one. Let's see, what did he say was the matter with you? Crossed in love?
You heard that, most like.
I've heard something.
No, it was Orrin that was crossed in love, in a manner of speaking. He was promised to a gal who kept him waiting more than 15 years, and then married someone else because she wouldn't come to live in this house till he divided the property with me or bought me out and got rid of me. Orrin stood by me, so I stood by him.
You haven't got any real prejudices in favor of this way of living, then? I mean, you didn't take it up as a man goes into the Methodist Church in preference to the Baptist or the Orthodox.
Don't know's I did.
What I'm trying to get at is how you look at things, if you look at them.
As for instance?
Well, what do you say about women when they come up in conversation? Supposed to hate 'em?
I so seldom have occasion to speak of 'em.
And what do you do when you see 'em? Run? Same as I did today from that carriage load of 'em?
Don't know's I'd run exactly. I'd a little rather not meet 'em face to face.
All right, we've got that then. Think the world's a bad place and all that nonsense?
Solely it ain't any better'n it ought to be, what with all the killing and the murdering and the what-not. Now is it? Come.
I was reading where a man living on a farm back like this had a queer religion about inhaling from your own shoes when you took them off to go to bed, so as to get back the strength lost by settling in the daytime. And there was something about not having the cow-calf when the sun was in his legs. Almanac expression, in his legs. Ain't that right? You see, I'm up on some of this already. There were 3 cities the man could see throwing light on the sky at night, which, being a God-fearing man, he called the cities of the plain. According to him, they kept getting brighter and brighter, attempting like to turn night into day in the face of nature. You could judge how the Lord took it from the way the thunderstorms kept increasing in number and destructiveness, owing to the attraction of the electricity and the wiring. Stood to reason. Anyway, the old man expected nothing but that some night the Lord would fetch up a storm that would wipe out those cities in a blue blaze.
Wasn't it awful?
It hasn't happened yet. I suppose you've a notion or two like that, but you wouldn't know it if you had.
I don't hold with no such doctrine as that of inhaling from your own shoes, certain.
Ever been heard to say you like the innocent woods and fields and flowers like a poem in print?
Don't know's I have.
I guess it's just a case of plain damn fool. which ought not to be hard to give an imitation of. I suppose people that lived alone had to have something to say for themselves. But that's what comes of my being all bothered up with literary reading. You haven't got ideas enough to make a hermit's life interesting, and the reporter lied when he said you had. I bet he never came nearer than 5 miles of you, afraid you'd spoil the story if he came too near. But what gets me is what you say to people in self-defense. The ministers, for instance, when they tell you you've no right to keep yourself to yourself the way you do. How do you fend 'em off?
It's so long since I was bothered by anybody, I've most forgotten.
I bet you have.
Orrin knew how to send 'em about their business.
Orrin, by the side of you, must have been someone. I guess if I can get the outside appearances right. Oh, one thing more. Neighbor with anyone?
No, as you may say, no.
Write any letters? In your handwriting? I'll be sure to forget something in all this rush. Got a pencil? Here's a stub. On that pasteboard box cover. Anywhere. Just your name. Write it 2 or 3 times, will you? As long as it don't cost any more. What? What's that? AC Gorilla? So it was. Seems to me I remember it was AC.
After a considering pause, he goes to the window, draws aside the curtain, and looks out.
Those your pine woods?
It ain't right, mister, examining into me further and further. You ain't got time to plague me so, not if you're going to save your own skin, not if you're what you are by your own telling.
Never you mind me. You're rich, you old skivins. You own all that timber, and you won't touch it, pretending to be poor. You're just as two-faced as the next man. I knew I could get something against you to work me up if I tried hard enough. Who you saving the woods for? Any heirs? Me?
What does that mean?
It means I ought to kill you and skip the country with it under my arm.
I shouldn't think you'd feel
He gulps aloud.
as much like joking as you appear to.
AC, I believe you're a bad lot, and entitled to no more consideration than any other grown-up man. About my age, though, about my build, all I'd have to do is cave in a little, slump, let my mouth and eyes hang open. Say, push the table back and walk up and down the way you've seen me doing. Them's orders. I'm not inviting you. Do it. I'll thank you for what you have on your feet. Slippers, is it? How do I know they aren't some I made? Make you a present of my shoes.
Oh, I shan't need them. I mostly go barefoot anyway. I only slip these on to haul wood.
Oh, wood. How do you haul wood? Wheelbarrow?
No, I drag it in poles, 2 at a time, one under each arm. I take what's died standing.
Stranger going to a bedpost.
What's all this? Extra togs? Jumper?
Comparing it with what Asa has on.
Overalls?
Comparing.
Watch me.
Putting on jumper and overalls.
Light a light, why don't you?
Oh, I don't allow myself no lamp. I'll throw the stove door open. I can put on some more wood. It's about my bedtime anyway.
I'm putting you to bed tonight. I'm going to let you stay up later than usual on account of company. Now watch me.
He takes a turn up and down the room. Asa stumbles, getting out of his way.
No trouble about the thin voice.
He speaks more or less in Asa's piping drawl from here on.
Now I want you should let me show you something that'll amuse and maybe bother you. I'm going to mix us up like your potato and string beans, and then see if even you can tell us apart. The way I propose to do is to take both your hands like this, and then whirl round and round with you till we're both so dizzy we'll fall down when we let go. Don't you resist or holler. I ain't a-goin' to hurt you yet. Only I've got to get up some sort of excitement to make it easier for both of us. And then when we're down, I want you should wait till you can see straight before you speak, and try to tell which is which, and which is t'other. Wait some time.
Let go o' me. I know what you be. You're a crazy man from a madhouse.
You'd best humor me then.
He lifts Asa's hands still higher and stands looking at him. The fire burns brighter and lights them unevenly.
Old boy,
What is it?
I'm thinking.
What?
Old boy, are you happy?
Oh,
Are you happy? Have you anything to live for? Lord, didn't you ever ask yourself a question like that, with so much time on your hands? I ought not to expect it of you. It will take me to do this thing right when I come into office. Oh, well.
Asa looking wildly behind him toward the door.
I wouldn't have believed it.
What was I telling you? It just shows that if you won't go to life, why life will come to you. I should think a man in your position would have to think such thoughts. I know I should. And you would if you'd ever read so much as a Sunday paper to set you going on them. But I mustn't be any longer with you. Come, 1, 2, 3, swing! Swing, damn you! Don't hold back! Faster, faster!
Asa moans as he circles. The stranger moans too. The slippers fly off his feet. After some time they break apart and go to the floor where they lie, both moaning. First to speak.
I know. I ain't lost track. It's you that done the crime.
Second screaming.
It's not.
He half rises and falls back.
It is. I'm not afraid of you any more. You've got to go. God will give me the strength to wrestle with the rascal.
The second snarls, throws himself backward, and faints. The first strikes him a blow with his fist on the head and drags him across the floor and out of the house. The room is left empty for some time. A loud knock. Another. The door is thrown open. Heads appear in the doorway.
Gone to bed, Assie? His fire's lit. He can't be far off. Here he is now.
The hermit pushes in past them breathless and faces them from the table.
We're after a man, Assie. You haven't seen him?
Ain't I though? He's been and gone.
How long since? Which way?
Not 5 minutes. Through the woods. He was dragging me off to kill when he heard you coming and run. I was going to follow, but I gave it up and came back. What's he been up to?
You're no good, Assie.
What had you done to him to get him against you?
You'd better hurry.
He beats the table with his fist.
Someone had better be not too far off, so as to take care of Assie.
They confer, gradually closing the door. The minute they are gone, the hermit snatches the socks off his feet and throws them into the fire. He picks up the pair of shoes on the floor and sends them the same way. He bolts the door softly. He stands listening. Someone, later, as if repassing, sings out.
Good night, Easy.
The hermit getting into bed so as to answer with his face in the pillow.
Good night.
Curtain. End of A Way Out by Robert Frost.